Two-way starter on the lines. Austin Kuhl signed a letter of intent to attend Augustana College in Sioux Falls, South Dakota under Division II football scholarship. Sat down and talked with Austin about his plans and looking ahead. Well, first of all, congratulations, Austin. Let's go back when you were playing football at the Pee Wee ranks and everything. You ever thought that you would reach this point where you would be going to play at the collegiate level?
I always thought it was something I could achieve, and then up until this year, I just finally realized my dream, and now it's going to happen. So just playing back then, it was always a dream of mine.
Yeah, but being a grunt, though. I mean, you ever thought that you never, until this year when you got that pick six, I mean, you never really got much of a chance to touch the football. But linemen are in demand all across the country, and I'm sure your coaches at high school kind of beat that into your head over the years, huh?
Yeah, linemen these days, the ones that are getting recruited with me, they're just as big as me, even bigger than me, so you have to keep getting better every day, get in the weight room, keep up with everybody else, just stay ahead of the game.
How big are you now?
I'm 6'6", 250 now.
Oh, my goodness. 250. But how did the recruiting process go? I mean, Augustana, South Dakota, all of a sudden from a Cougar to a Viking. How does that sound there?
Well, over the summer, they sent me a letter inviting me to the camp. I had never heard of them up until this point. And then I just decided to head out there. And right when I got on campus, I loved it. All the coaches were awesome to me. And they just continued the process and finally offered me a scholarship.
Were they looking for a particular type of player when they recruited you, or were they just saying, hey, we got some holes in the lines and we want to kind of beef that up?
They told me they liked my size and the potential I had, that they could work me into the type of player they wanted. So that's why they recruited me.
And what kind of a player is that? Did Coach Ozuski talk to you about that?
He wants me to be... He wants me to get in defensive tackle, 3 technique, and just wreak havoc, basically.
And you like that thought?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
So you're going to be on the defensive side of the ball then?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Now, you like that compared to playing on the offensive line?
I prefer the defensive side, but if they would move me to offense, I'd be perfectly fine with it. So...
Yeah, so how's Mom and Dad feel about it? I mean, that's about a 10-hour trip, isn't it?
It's only 7 hours, but they're happy for me. They're going to come to all my games regardless if they're away or not, so that means a lot to me.
When you talk, well, that's a good conference. You got UMD in there, and of course, you know how good they've been over the last few years. And then also with Crookston and some of the other schools. Hey, you and Al Hughes are going to be in the same conference next year.
Yeah, it's a good conference, and hopefully Augustana with this new recruiting class is going to move up the ranks a little bit.
Have you been in contact with any other potential recruits?
I actually already have a roommate with one that I met during the official visit, and I talked to a bunch of other ones. They all seem like great guys, people I can become friends with for the rest of my life.
Where are they from? Are they from all over the Midwest or around the country?
Mostly around the Midwest. There's a few from Wisconsin. The one I'm rooming with is from South Dakota, like 30 minutes away from the city. So it'd be nice to just go to his house after practice or whatever.
Oh, get some of that home cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Come on, the training tables. Division II. What, from a financial aid standpoint, what is that compared to like a Division I?
Compared to a Division I, they can't offer me a full scholarship, but they'll give me a partial. So I got an academic scholarship and athletic, and I'm still getting money on loan, but it's still not entirely paid for. So we'll have to pay a couple $1,000 more out of pocket, but most of it's taken care for.
Well, you can't beat that with a stick, really. Come on.
No, it helps a lot.
Yeah, no. What do you want to go into? Have you even thought that far ahead about what you want to go into academically?
I think I want to do business, specifically sports management, and then I'll probably minor in history, just because that interests me a lot.
Mm-hmm. Over your time at Janesville, Craig, did you enjoy your time?
Yeah, I had a good time. Just football especially, it was awesome here. Coaches were nice to me. Players were fun to play with. And it's just a great time.
Yeah, especially, you and Ross playing together all those years. So you two guys came you really developed a nice chemistry, didn't you?
Yeah, we came together and just kind of like took over the team and told everybody we had to do a job, and then if we did our job, we're going to make the playoffs, and that's what happened.
Yeah, well, I mean, it had been a long time since this squad had made the playoffs. Was that a goal of this senior class?
We came in saying we're going to make the playoffs and we're going to do whatever it takes, and we worked hard, won some tough games, and made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. How big of a blow, though, was it when you lost the quarterback? I mean, that just kind of seemed to take the air out of the team this year, didn't it? And no matter what you seniors tried, it just didn't seem to have the same oomph about it, did it?
Yeah, when Shea went down, our offense it wasn't the same speed. We didn't have the same scoring capability. I mean, we did our best, but it just wouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's something, to learn from, and what the younger kids can learn from. Was that kind of your message to those younger kids?
We just said if your star player goes down, you still have to be able to fight through it and win games. I mean, we didn't manage to do that this year, but we still made a good run in the playoffs, and just hopefully they do better next year if something similar happens.
Okay, what has the Augustana told you what they want you to do for the remainder of this academic year, and then going into the summer? You're going to leave right after high school is over to go up there to get into the weight program, or what?
They told me just stay here. They're going to send me a weight program to do, and then when summer hits, I'll be here up until halfway through August. Then I'll go for fall camp. So,
if they mention maybe redshirt, or they want you to try to contribute right away?
They want me to redshirt. They try to redshirt all their freshmen, so they only bring you up if they actually need you. Otherwise, they'll redshirt you.
That doesn't seem to be a big concern for you, though, does it?
No, coming off my shoulder surgery, it's going to help me a lot. So that's good for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've been around athletics long enough to know, and you've seen other kids at other levels. Of course, you look at how Paul Foster has developed up at UW Whitewater. Those people see things. They look at 6'6", 250, but they see a different 6'6", 250 in a couple years than what you and I see. And that's got to be exciting, because you get on their regimen and their programs and nutritional programs, something you don't get in high school.
Yeah, when I go there, I know I'm going to become a lot bigger, not just size-wise, muscular size, and be faster, stronger, and just better at the game and overall.
You're going to not have any body weight by the time you're done with this. It's going to be all muscle, bub.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
But congratulations, and enjoy the rest of your senior year, because it's something you never get back. But I bet you're really getting excited already for August to roll around, huh?
Yep, thank you for having me.
Janesville Craig football player Austin Cool looking forward to a career in college football over the next 4 years. Back with more after this on